Like we all expected, and like some of us knows, the distinguished Senator Natasha's journey and assignment in the Senate may have well drawn to an end. Yes, now, see, you cannot fight against this kind of persons, this constituted evil in high places, and expect not to go home. You definitely will go home, either by hook or by crook. I think recently I read on the news, although I displayed it in one of my videos, but I did not talk about it. Why didn't I talk about it? Because I know it was just a mere charade. I read on the news that court halts INEC from processing recall petition against Senator Natasha. That's what I'm displaying here now. A high court in Lokoja halts INEC from processing a recall petition against Senator Natasha. I saw it and I was like, which of the courts? Because in a sane society, that's what the court ought to have done. But I know that the court does not own themselves. The politicians own and control the court. So I know we haven't heard the last of that. So I didn't just talk about it. But right now, from what I've just seen on Channels News, it is obvious to say what we expected will eventually happen. I'm displaying that again. I say Federal High Court grant recall process of Senator Natasha. So in details, I read the details and it's a Federal High Court sitting in Lokoja has granted INEC to continue the recall process. We all are aware of how they gathered the people of Kogi Central out of their ignorance based on their level of illiteracy and gullibility. They were being lied to, they were deceived that they want to empower them. I think there's even rumor to that extent, to that effect, that they distributed the sum of 15,000 naira per person. At least that's on Sahara Reporter. Now, what I learned from this is that these people, the demonic people leading Nigeria, deliberately make Nigerians illiterate. They make sure they deny us good education. You cannot use me on such mission. You cannot use any same person to achieve such demonic goals. But they made these people so dumb that they could lie to them that it was all about empowerment. Then you start gathering their signatures and every requirement to initiate a recall process. But it shouldn't have ended. There was a protest, a massive protest after that, countering that process, that it was a fraud, that those people were deceived and being lied to. But trust me, the judiciary is as useless as it could be. The judiciary that you and I know has become a cash and carry thing, that the politicians decide what judgment they get. And now, this is what we are saying. They've granted a recall and obviously she's going to be heading back home. But that does not end anything. She's gone to the Senate. In less than 2 years, she achieved something there. What does she achieve? It is obviously exposed now that what happening in that Senate House is not for the people, but an occultic organization against the people. If the most performing senator can get this treatment, then it is obvious that they are not there for the people. The Senate, remember, the Senate suspended Natasha for 6 months. And it is obvious that they are never going to let her back. The Senate president make references to a senator in the East who was suspended in the Senate and refused to apologize and never came back. So they know how they did it. We should all expect same fate to befall Governor Sim Fubara of Rivers State. We should remember that the APC also removed that guy in the office for 6 months. See, these people have something they do within 6 months. The APC did not just remove Sim Fubara for 6 months to enjoy Rivers allocation for 6 months and then let Fubara come back. There is a slim chance that Fubara will return as governor of Rivers State. But for now, we've seen how that of Senator Natasha is playing. Same will happen in Rivers State. Nigeria, don't be surprised about whatever these politicians do. But I will leave here with a question to Nigerians. Now, so we want continue, right? Share na so we go day until all of us buy for the hand of this beast, whether they call themselves leaders. Share na so one day we go all be coward and play ignorant until they behead all of us, until they buy us anyhow, right? No wahala. Like I always said, the sky they fall, you know they fall top of one man. Senator Natasha, you were a hero. You went to the Senate, you exposed the rot and the corruption going in there, and the world heard you loud and clear. No matter how the journey ends, no matter how the story ends, Senator Natasha, you are known for who you are. I rest my case.